Hey everyone, I am Sharath. Welcome back to my channel. In the last video, you joined me as I explored Trishna Wildlife Sanctuary, Bharat Bangladesh Maitri Udyan, and Eden of Bison Park in South Tripura district. Today, I am taking you along on my fourth day of exploring Tripura state. I woke up at 6 am, freshened up, and headed out to explore Udaipur city. Not to confuse, there is a city named Udaipur in Tripura, different from the one in Rajasthan. My first stop was the Bhubaneswari temple after riding about 4 kilometers through narrow muddy roads. This 17th century shrine was built by Maharaja Govinda Manikya and sits on the banks of Gomati river beside the ruins of the old royal palace. The temple is celebrated both as a spiritual site and a literary landmark, immortalized in Rabindranath Tagore's play Visarjan and novel Rajarshi. Next, I headed to Tripura Sundari temple to seek blessings from goddess Tripura Sundari. Built in 1501 by Maharaja Danya Manikya, it is one of the 51 Shakti Peethas and holds immense spiritual importance. Locals lovingly call it Mata Bari and it is considered the holiest shrine in Tripura. I parked my bike and entered the temple premises. The environment was calm and peaceful, and luckily it wasn't crowded. That gave me a clear view of the goddess inside the sanctum. I sat quietly in the courtyard for a while, soaking in the serene atmosphere. After receiving prasad, I stepped back to my bike and rode towards the Gunavati temples. This group of three brick shrines were built in 1668 by Maharani Gunavati, the wife of King Govinda Manikya. Standing side by side, they reflect Standing side by side, they reflect late medieval Tripuri architecture with curved roofs and terracotta design. Though the sanctums are simple today, the temple remain a symbol of Udaipur's heritage and highlight the important role of royal women in Tripura's history. By now, the sun was hitting hard, so I decided to return to my room and prepare for the next part of my journey. On reaching my room, I found a small bird stuck inside, trying to exit through the window. I opened the door to let it fly free. After a quick face wash, I packed my belongings and started my bike, riding southwards. My goal today was to reach Sabroom, a town located on the banks of the Feni River, which forms the boundary between India and Bangladesh. After about 20 kilometers, I turned into the inner roads. They were lined with tall trees giving a green cover and a cool relief along the way. I rode a total of 37 kilometers to reach the Lokomani Vishwal Buddhist temple, a serene Buddhist site known for its peaceful atmosphere and cultural significance. I prayed at the temple, met a few little monks, and then sat quietly under a tree, looking at the statue of Buddha. The calmness here felt different, almost timeless. Before leaving, I filled some water for drinking, bid the little monks goodbye. I traveled back through the inner roads to reach the highway and continued southwards. My next stop was another Buddhist temple about 35 kilometers away. On the way, I passed under green canopies, ate two oranges from my backpack, and listened to the sounds of nature. I even crossed a small hanging bridge, even though it was in a dilapidated condition. I was finding immense joy driving through the village muddy roads. Along the route, I spotted some old temple ruins standing quietly as reminders of the past. Finally, I reached the Sakyamuni World Peace Pagoda in Dolchara. I parked my bike in the woods and walked towards the temple. It was already 1 p.m., so the place was quiet with only the head monk present. I prayed inside, meditated in the prayer hall, and relaxed under the shade of tall trees.
Kerala.
Before leaving, a few workers building a gateway to the monastery stopped for a friendly conversation. It was a peaceful pause in the journey. From Dolchara, I continued 7 kilometers towards Pilak, one of Tripura's most fascinating archaeological sites. Spread across quiet villages and landscapes, Pilak holds ruins from the 8th to 12th centuries where Hindu and Buddhist cultures once lived side by side. I visited the Pilak Museum and walking through the sites, I saw scattered stone sculptures, terracotta plaques, and temple mounds. A government staff there suggested me to visit a temple nearby that holds Hindu deities excavated from this region, so I noted it down for later. Next, I headed to the Pilak Historical Stupa at Shyam Sundaratila. This brick stupa stands as one of the most important Buddhist remains here, showing the influence of Bengal's ancient architecture. Its quiet presence among the fields make you feel the depth of Tripura's Buddhist past. I also explored the ancient mount at Pujakola, hidden right in the middle of paddy fields. There is no road to reach it, so I walked along narrow paths to get there. Surrounded by fish ponds and farmlands, the mount feels untouched with ruins scattered silently in nature. After exploring the fields, I walked back to my bike. The silence of these ruins, the scattered temples, and the landscapes made Pilak feel like a journey back in time. For me, it was not just another stop, it was a reminder of Tripura's rich heritage hidden in villages and ruins. By 5 p.m., it was turning dark, but I rode 6 kilometers to the Rajeshwari temple where the excavated goddess idols from Pilak are worshipped. I prayed inside and sat watching kids playing classical dance in the nearby open space.
हाँ.
As I was leaving, a grandma sitting outside spoke to me warmly. She said it was a goddess who brought me here and shared stories of the village and its festivals. I thanked her, said goodbye, and continued my journey towards Sabroom. It was cold and I was struggling to drive, hungry because all I had for the day were 2 oranges. I stopped at the military canteen of the 9th Battalion Tripura State Rifles and had hot pakoda and egg roll and tea from a stall opposite. Relieved, I rode straight to Sabroom. After about 40 minutes, I reached Sabroom and went straight to a restaurant. I ordered chicken biryani, chicken dry fry, and ate greedily. After filling my stomach, I decided to stay at a newly built lodge on the outskirts. The room was cheap, just 500 rupees. But as soon as I lay down, the plywood bed broke. Luckily, the caretaker shifted me to another room. Here, I met a few friendly youngsters who are related to the lodge owner and played badminton with them for half an hour. Later, I parked my bike behind the lodge and went straight to sleep, unsure if I would wake up early the next morning. That's it for today's journey. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed exploring Tripura with me. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more travel stories. See you in the next video. Bye bye.